Think about how you use cloud storage today. For most of us, it operates like a digital attic. We upload thousands of PDFs, spreadsheets, and slide decks and leave them to gather dust. Left unmanaged, these structures inevitably collapse under their own weight. When you actually need to extract specific information for a new project, you hit a wall. You have to recall the exact keyword from a file name saved 3 years ago, opening dozens of browser tabs just to piece together the context. In March 2026, Google rolled out an update to Workspace that dismantles this old structure entirely. Instead of simply adding a new search filter, they re-engineered how the system treats stored files. Google Drive is becoming an active knowledge base, built to understand and retrieve the specific information buried inside your files. We generate more data than ever before. The true bottleneck holding teams back is the inability to extract usable insights from their own historical archives. Standard keyword searches force you to sift through long lists of loosely related file links. Semantic Search, driven by Gemini, understands the actual intent behind your question to deliver a specific result. Now, when you type a natural language question into Drive, you receive an AI overview right at the top of your results. This is a direct, synthesized answer generated before you even click a file. If you ask for customer feedback from your Winter 2025 campaign, the system reads the underlying survey results, email threads, and meeting notes, connecting those scattered data points to generate a specific summary. To ensure accuracy, the AI embeds automated citations. You can click a footnote, and the system pulls the exact source paragraph forward, proving the system is extracting facts rather than hallucinating them. Searching now bypasses the physical directory completely, focusing instead on the immediate extraction of the document's underlying meaning. For deeper research, there is a feature called Ask Gemini. It applies multi-step reasoning across entirely different file ecosystems simultaneously. Consider the process of preparing your taxes. Your required data is usually trapped inside incompatible formats. W-2s are locked in PDFs, expenses are in spreadsheets, and receipts are buried in Gmail. By typing the @ symbol in the Ask Gemini prompt, you can explicitly tag those specific files. This sets strict boundaries, telling the AI to look only at the documents you select. The model extracts the raw data from those isolated formats, translates the information into a common language, and reassembles them into a single prioritized action list. If your spreadsheet lists one expense total, but a PDF receipt shows another, the system detects the overlap. It explicitly flags the discrepancy in red, tracing the numbers back to the exact sources so you can resolve the conflict. File extensions like .pdf or .csv no longer act as isolated data silos. The information inside them is now completely fluid and format agnostic. Once you generate these cross-file insights, you need a way to preserve that synthesis for long-term workflows without starting over every time. This is where projects come in. A project acts as a dedicated, curated vault designed specifically to hold a grouped set of files alongside your entire AI conversation history about them. You can share these curated vaults with your team. Everyone works from the exact same synthesized knowledge base, asking their own questions against the verified source material you gathered. This entire system operates under strict organizational privacy architectures. Gemini can only query and display information from files a user already has explicit permission to view, explicitly blocking anyone without authorization from accessing the project. You can convert a static drive into an active intelligence network, accelerating your team's research speed without compromising your existing security protocols. We started with a chaotic, collapsing labyrinth of forgotten files. Now we have an environment where isolated data points flow instantly on demand to answer your specific questions. And crucially, this happens within a closed loop. Your private organizational data is never utilized to train Google's public AI models. By connecting your scattered documents, emails, and notes, this update effectively eliminates the manual prep work that bogs down modern project management. You skip the data gathering phase and jump straight into analysis. You no longer have to carry the cognitive load of remembering exactly where and when a file was saved. That memorization has been entirely offloaded to the AI. Google Drive has evolved into an active intelligence engine, a system that finally puts your dormant data to work.